Today on the channel, we're going to check out from NECA an American Werewolf in London Ultimate Kessler Wolf. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rich Hansel, and today we are going to look at a NECA Ultimate figure. This is the Kessler Wolf from An American Werewolf in London. A great movie, one of my all-time favorites. And it is directed by John Landis. The makeup was Rick Baker, the great makeup artist. Absolute great job, especially transformation scenes. And I love the four-legged werewolves. Probably not as much as a two-legged, but he did a great job with a four-legged werewolf. So let's go ahead. Let's check out this packaging. We have the cover art right here. It says, "Keep clear of the moors, beware the moon." And they get that warning a lot throughout this movie before they get bit by the wolf. An American Werewolf in London down here, and Ultimate Kessler Wolf. Awesome picture of the wolf there. Got the moon, clouds going over. You got Jack and David walking on the moors, of course. On this side, we get An American Werewolf in London, Real Toys NECA, a closed-mouth wolf. But look at those fangs. My goodness. On this side, a different picture. We get his mouth open, American Werewolf in London, NECA, Real Toys. On the top, another picture of our action figure, American Werewolf in London, choking hazard, 7 years of age and up, NECA there. Bottom, warnings, copyrights, labels, barcodes. We do have makers of the action figure right here, so that is very nice. And on the back, here we get lots of different ways that our action figure can look, and it's multiple views of him. Mouth closed, mouth open. American Werewolf in London. It says back here, David and Jack, two American college students, are backpacking through Britain when a large wolf attacks them. David survives with a bite, but Jack is brutally killed. As David heals in the hospital, he's plagued by violent nightmares of his mutilated friend, who warns David that he is becoming a werewolf. When David discovers the horrible truth, he contemplates committing suicide before the next full moon causes him to transform from man to murderous beast. And that's pretty much it. That is what the movie is about. But it's kind of a love story, too, in there. A nurse kind of falls for David while he's in the hospital. But we can open it up and take a look at this. I don't know how this is going to show up on camera, but you get a picture of our action figure over here, kind of dark, and then, again, the dark back makes for not a real good view inside that plastic in there. But that is it. That is the packaging. So we will take him. I believe we're going to take him from the top because he's such a big, heavy figure. I don't want the bottom to be always popping open and having trouble keeping him in there. We will take him from the top. 2 pieces of tape on this one. Now, I've had this for a little bit, over a year now. I got it after spooky season last year, so I could not open it. I only opened my horror figures in the spooky season, which is September 1st, October 31st. All right, we're going to reach in here. We're going to pull him out. We'll slide him over here for now. Wow, that looks good. And we will look at this backdrop here. Empty box there. Get rid of it. And what do we have? It looks like it's the alley scene at the very end of the movie in London. Yep, where all the police are surrounded David as in wolf form. All right, let's go ahead. I'll lift this up and show you the Kessler Wolf in his plastic coffin. Yeah. There is only one piece of accessory. That's all you need with a werewolf, and that is the extra head. So I will talk about that first. So we'll get our scissors here, and we will cut all these ties. Now, this is a big figure. but it's one they absolutely needed. If you're going to dive into the American Werewolf in London franchise, you definitely need the Kessler Wolf, or you might as well not even make it. Now, they did make the Jack and David, and I do have that, and I plan on opening that up on the channel before the end of this spooky season. I don't even know what today is. It's very close to the 20th. I think it might be the 19th of October. So, unfortunately, our spooky season is kind of winding down here, but I have a lot of figures left to open up on the channel that I haven't gotten to yet. I'm trying to do one a day, and that's just, I don't know. I don't think that is enough, because I have so many. I could probably open 2 a day, but it leaves me some to open next season, which is hard. It's hard to do that. All right, we're going to flip him over. Okay, his extra head came out, so let's go ahead and talk about that. So here is that extra head. Now, it is flat on the back, so the ball joint is just going to pop on right there, but look at them fangs. That looks just like Rick Baker's design to me. The blood and the fangs and the eyes. The eyes look so good. The hair hanging down. Man, what a job this is. Absolute great job by NECA. These guys are state-of-the-art. They have to be the best in the business, or very close when you're talking about 1/12 scale. I know the 1/8 scale and the 1/4 inch scale, those are really good, but they are larger, so you can get more detail in there. But that, I mean, for 1/12 scale, that looks great. I love it. The mouth on this is not articulated, so he is stuck with his mouth open, but I like it. I like it a lot. All right, that is it. Like I mentioned, that's it of the accessories. Got ties here. I need to get rid of these. All right, I want to grab the Kessler Wolf by his leg, pull him up. Uh-oh, I better pull this out first. All right, grab him by the leg, pull him up, and the Kessler Wolf has been resurrected, and he is heavy, empty coffin right there. Get rid of that. Man, this guy is girthy. All right, let's go through this articulation. Head. He looks up pretty good for what you would imagine. Maybe not. He does look down. Again, not articulated jaw. That's a miss right there, I think, because they have done articulated jaws before, but he can turn his head left and right, slightly like back and forth that way, slightly up and down like I mentioned, but it does go all the way around. He has shoulders, and they do have a hinge on there, so you can open way up. Don't know if you need it that far up, but they give it to us. We got single jointed front legs, and then we get this extra joint right here that is in canine, so that's good. So we got 1, 2, 3, and the shoulder 4. So these little hands right here are paws. They also are articulated. Same thing on the other side. And we do get an ab crunch in there, believe it or not, for this Kessler Wolf. We get the back hips rotate, and they are on a ball joint there. See the ball joints in there. And again, the hip, knee, second knee, whatever we call that, and our back paw all articulated. So you can get this guy in pretty good stances, I do believe. That is menacing looking. Man, he looks real good. You can get him up, down. Wow, I like it. Now, this is exactly what he looked like in a movie. When he was stalking that guy in the subway system, man, that was awesome. It gave me nightmares. Now, I had this movie when we was kids, probably in 1983. We had a disc player, and man, they was kind of record size. You put that disc in, pull it out, you'd have the shell of the disc in there. The disc would stay, and you had play, fast forward, rewind, skip, kind of like a DVD player, a Blu-ray player nowadays. And this was one of the movies. So I grew up with this movie. One of the movies we had. But man, look at the fur. It looks so real. It is not. This is all plastic. That does look like fur right there. But man, that is awesome. So let's try to take this head off. Boy, that's tight. Might be one we need to heat up. Oh, there it came. There's your ball joint right there. So we'll pop this open mouth one on. Now let's hold these two together and check them out. Yeah, same exact thing. I would have liked to got one, like I mentioned, articulated jaw. And I really honestly thought one was articulated, but it's not. So you get open and closed. I guess you don't need open. I guess you don't need articulated when you get open and closed. That's about all you can do with it. Pop this one on. Yeah, looky there, mouth open. I kind of wish I could get his head up a little more, but it doesn't. But man, I love it. Man, look at that. He is stalking. Beautiful, beautiful figure. Very good. I love it. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get down my Toonie Terrors Kessler Wolf. Here is that. Here is our Jack that came with our... And there you go. Look at that. These guys look great. I mean, great. See if we can get him in that pose right there. One hand way out there. Get that flat. This one back of it. And look at that. Woohoo! I love it. I love it. This is awesome. Very, very good. Now let's go ahead. We'll slide him over here and let's see how he compares and scales to some of our other NECA Ultimates. We have Frankenstein here. Look at that. We have, how about Michael Myers? How about Michael Myers right there? Wow, that looks good. Who do you think would win in a battle? Kessler Wolf or Michael Myers? So, yeah, I love this. Very good job. I'm glad they got into the American Werewolf in London. I don't know where they go from here. Is this it? Like I mentioned, we do have the David and the Jack that I need to open up on the channel. So, that's it. I'm sure on the Never Not Horror, we will be doing a deep dive into the American Werewolf in London eventually. But so far we haven't, but it is in my favorite 80s horror movies on that list. So check out that Quick Cuts episode where we rank our favorite 80s horror movies. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all out there. For American Werewolf in London, for Rick Baker, for John Landis, for the Kessler Wolf. Till next time. Oh, yeah.